What's going on, guys? Back with another video in the Around the World in 100 Films Challenge. Today's a little special because I get to talk about a film from Japan while also being in the country itself. So that makes it quite special to talk about this Akira Kurosawa classic that they're planning to remake. Apparently Spike Lee is directing the remake of this film. And I wanted to talk about it because it's actually one of my favorite Akira Kurosawa films, in addition to one of my favorite Japanese films of all time. It's a really tense black and white film about the different disparities of the upper and lower class. The film is called High and Low. It's about a wealthy exec whose chauffeur's son gets kidnapped, and it's this moral dilemma that he has to face about giving up everything that he's worked for, and doing the right thing, or putting business first. I thought this was a really intriguing story. We start at the corporate level, and then by the time we get to the end of the movie, we're in the underbelly of Yokohama and more of the lower class. And fascinating journey to travel there from the top to the bottom and kind of understand both people's perspectives and why people are behaving a certain way. And then it also helps you to form your own decision by the time you get to the conclusion. Obviously, there's a lot of great symbolism here that has stayed pretty relevant, even to today's standards, which is why it makes it so rewatchable and unique, which does make me wonder why we would need to remake it, because it's still a very classic but relevant film to the time. I think that the suspenseful moments work incredibly well with the really tight shots. There's one train sequence in particular I think was phenomenally done. Really great suspenseful moments in this movie. I think there are several factors that make this movie stand out so much, and there's a lot of technical aspects that you can praise for this film. Obviously, with the performances, with the cinematography, and everything else that is enhancing this story, it just leaves for a masterful film that garners a lot of rewatchability and just a satisfying feeling after you finish watching it. In terms of the structure, I love the slow burn kind of Hitchcock approach to the story. I think the framing is really excellently done, getting close and tight and personal in many scenes. It's a gripping movie from beginning to end. It's a slower film. It gradually builds the suspense. There's a lot of conversations. There's a lot of mind games that are being played, and there's a lot of tough decisions that have to be done as well. And that's what makes it so unique, because you know where you stand in the matter, but you're also watching these characters unfold these decisions themselves. They have families, all of them do, and they have to make this decision. Do they lose everything that they've built their entire life on, or did they do the right thing? And then who's to say that that this doesn't backfire on them and they lose everything for nothing? So interesting moral dilemma, and I had a blast watching it. I like this movie more and more every time I watch it, and I pick up on things I haven't noticed before. And if you're not into black and white films, if you're not into reading a whole lot of subtitles, I think this is a movie that's really accessible because the story is so good. And Kurosawa frames everything really incredibly, and with his cinematography and the story and how it's unfolding, I think it grips you. Even though it's slow, it grips you and it doesn't really let go. And then when we get to the final moments of the film, that's when it really packs that punch and makes this movie even more memorable. For me, nothing really wrong with it. Even when I saw it the first time, I thought it was a 5 out of 5 star film, and that's really stayed relevant to this day. I just don't think there's anything really wrong with it. I think it's a masterpiece, and little worried going into the remake, of course, or reboot, however you put it. So I'm a little worried what Spike Lee is able to do. I hope he is able to bring a twist to it, something that is maybe more technologically relevant to today's day and age. But I hope the essence of the story still remains the same. Really curious to see what he does with a film like this. But in all, High and Low, the highest recommendations for this film. And personally, I will be giving High and Low a 5 out of 5 star rating. Go check this movie out. It's a superbly made film. If you haven't seen any Kurosawa films, this is actually a great starting point to check out his work. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please be on the lookout for more videos on this channel and the Around the World Challenge, of course, and other videos that I post on this channel. Make sure to hit that like and subscription bar down below, and I will see you guys in a later video.